Hey YouTube, YG Ombre on here, and got another duel for you guys. It is me versus his DN name is John White at yahoo.co, but I'm pretty sure it's with .com. Anyway, also shout out to his YouTube channel, YGO Team SDC. Pretty cool channel. You should go check it out. I'm probably gonna have the link somewhere. You'll see it. I actually haven't had to put a link into the actual video before, so we'll see how I do. If for some reason I cannot do it, his link will also be in the description. But anyways, it is Lightsworn versus Rockstun. We just got a game 1 and a game 2 in. I'm not gonna tell you who won game 1 or who won game 2, but I'll tell you one thing: I draw pretty bad one of the games, so clearly I win this game. Anyway, he was playing Rockstun. We actually had to do this quite a few times, because for some reason, yesterday, his connection was just, something was off with it. We didn't exactly know. He just kept on disconnecting. And today, my internet connection kept on disconnecting, and it was just a whole big mess, and just for some reason, Duel Network does not want us to duel. Anyway, I reluctantly decided to trade in that JD, which turned out to be a great decision, because then I draw a trade-in and a Diabolus. I personally really don't like Dragon LS, so I prefer this variant, and I mean I think it's better personally. It's a lot more consistent, I guess, or I mean sorry, no, it's a lot less consistent than Dragon LS. Actually, probably a considerable amount less consistent. Actually, still trying to figure out the kinks in it, and I want to make it better. But once these Light Ray cards come out in the TCG, I'm for sure gonna try it out. Anyway, so I summoned the Diabolus, and Diabolus actually has a really good effect. And what it does is you banish a light to target a back row, and then it flips, and you either get to put it at the top of their deck or the bottom of their deck. So I mean, if it's like a Mirror Force or whatever, and you don't want it on top of the deck, just put it in the bottom. But if it was a TT like it was there, I kind of wanted just to be able to control what he drew, so I put it on the top deck, because I just wasn't that afraid of it, and I knew that the TT really just didn't phase me at all right now. Right now, the best card I could draw is Beckoning Light. I'm waiting for it. Beckoning Light is really a key card in the deck. It sucks when you mill it, and it's great when you draw it, so like I've seriously almost considered just putting in like whatever that one card is, like Phoenix, something, the one that puts cards on top of your deck. But anyway, so I Raikou, and I know that one's a TT, so I try to go for the other one. And I end up hitting I forget what it was. But anyway, I got a Beckoning Light, and that's really all that matters. I mill a Wolf here, and it pretty much just forces the TT. I was considering summoning the Gara, but I decided not to, just so I could add more stuff back with Beckoning Light, because I had to count the amount of stuff in the grave and just how this was all going to work out. But anyway, again, shout out to the Sean White's YouTube. Again, it'll be in the link in the description. But besides this whole duel thing, besides the duel, what's going on right now is I'm really trying to test Lightsworn just in general. I mean, it did almost win a YCS. It was Lightsworn Dragon, of course, but I really don't like dragons for some reason. There's just something about them that I just truly do not like. But mostly I think it's just because I don't know. I honestly cannot tell you what I don't like about dragons, but I just don't like them. But honestly, the Gearfried and the Diabolus engine it's a smaller engine. First of all, they're bigger beaters, and they're just better. I mean, this way you can just focus on milling and really not worrying on what you are milling in general. It's more just as long as you don't mill your Beckoning Light, you really don't care. And even if you do mill your Beckoning Light, it's just like, oh well, then hopefully they'll just draw a Gearfried or a Diabolus or a JD, Blackluster Soldier, etc. Not only that, I top deck a Gearfried right here. So guys, look at my hand right now. I got JD, Gearfried, Diabolus. I just go ahead and I'm like, alright, well, I'll force something. And I forced something with the JD. Clearly he was going to have some sort of response. It was pretty obvious. He warnings it, and then I'm just like, wow, I'm sorry. And then JD, Gearfried, Diabolos, Gearfried. Not another thing of this deck is it can rank 8 pretty easily, and a lot of the rank 8s are really broken. So, I mean, again, it's just it has a lot of consistency to it, but as you can tell, it has a lot of dead draw potential. One thing I'm thinking about taking out is I might drop a wolf, just because I mean it runs enough dead cards enough without having a wolves in there. And the reason why I decided, or I kind of decided I want to take him out, I'm not completely sure yet, is because of next game. So we're gonna go ahead and go into game 2 here. But yeah, game 2 definitely goes over a lot different than game 1. But then again, I think that's always been kind of like the thing with Lightsworn is pure Lightsworn anyways. It's just it has consistency problems, especially since it got hit in the back in the day, I guess. But yeah, I would say this is even less consistent than normal Lightsworn, just because it runs so many more high-ranking monsters. But I would also say it's definitely a lot better. And the reason why I say it's a lot better is just because it has way more OTK potential. This guy, the guy that I'm PMing right now, PM'd me a little while ago saying he wanted a duel, and then I told him I'd duel him after this duel, but then we kept on losing connection to each other, so I kept on dueling him. And then he's like, nah man, it's all good. Anyway, there's the deck. I think I'm going to put maybe a monster reincarnation there, probably take out the plague, so I can make room for Exceeds. Or, I guess I don't play BLS. I thought I played BLS. I think I used to. I played Necros and shit like that too, but I had to make room for those, I decided to go 3 of each level 8, which has really helped it a lot. But yeah, so guys, ready to see the Antichrist of this deck? Watch out, guys. Look at that hand. Look at it. Look at it. And then turn away and throw up. Because that's what I wanted to do. And, ready for this? Oh, I just have no summonable monster, no mill power, no nothing. I'm sitting there thinking right now, is like, come on, solar recharge. Charge the Light Brigade. Trade in. Anything, please. I mean, I had Avarice and Darkhold. I mean, I had limited cards. I did. But it just didn't even matter. It was just so bad. And my top decks only get worse. But nonetheless, it was a really fun duel. And I'll definitely be dueling him again. I'm sure he'll be giving me a shout out too in his next video. So we're coming to the end of the video. As you can see, I draw Diabolos, and now I have 3 level 8s in my hand with no monsters engraved whatsoever. So I set the Plague Spreader with nothing else to do. But that's about it, guys. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. You're just about to watch me get wrecked for the rest of this duel. Props to his Rockstun deck. It was pretty good. I love Gaia Plate. I actually just got done making a deck that used Gaia Plate O-Parts, or U-Parts, or whatever. Another deck that I've been working on, and I actually think it has some potential, but it's definitely no Inzectors. And there's the wolf. Alright guys, well I'm gonna go now. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe, and thank you for watching.